हांव एंथनी डिसिलो फ्रॉम आसोलना आंबेली. आयज हांव एक 4 टॉपिकेचेर उलोवपाक सोदिता. कितें चेंजीस जातले काय म्हूण एटलिस्ट गोंयांत. आतां गेल्या त्या दिसांनी भरपूर बोवाळ जाली विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू इमर्जन्सी की 50 years सेलिब्रेशन म्हूण केलें. आयडिया मे बी गूड ऑर बॅड ऑर अगली, बट एक इन्फॉर्मेशन अशें थोड्या लोकांक कडेन दिसतलें इमर्जन्सी पळयलें हे इंडियेक फर्स्ट टायम जालो काय म्हूण इन 1975. नो, फॉर दोज पीपल हू आर नॉट अवेअर ऑफ इट. First of all, let us understand in what circumstances and conditions emergency can be declared. Emergency can be overall, in general, can be declared. One, if there is a war. Second, if there is an external aggression, like a war-like situation. Third, internal aggression or internal disturbance mood or maybe armed rebellion mood. So in such a case, emergency can be declared, and this has been done in the past. From 1962 to 1968, there was emergency declared in India also. That was the time when Indo-China war was going on. For Indo-China war, this emergency was declared. Second emergency was declared was in 1971. In 1971, emergency had to be declared because of again external aggression, war that was with India, Pakistan. And the third one was a little peculiar one because it was a type of internal aggression mood, internal disturbance mood, or threat to security to the nation. And that was in 1975 till 1977. Ata, this emergency which were declared in all these 3 cases, they were declared emergencies. They were legally done as per within the framework of the Constitution. The third type of emergency which was declared, there were bad things that has happened, there were good outcome that has come out of that emergency, but there are a lot of bad things that has happened. So let us not now go deep into that, because it was declared in a framework, let's say. Although the acts and atrocities that has happened, they were not good. And it was opposed in those days also. And later on, it was withdrawn. And after that, Mrs. Indira Gandhi learned a big lesson by a very huge defeat by non-entities. So, but today what is happening? As of date, at least in Goa, it's my opinion that looks like in Goa we are facing a type of undeclared emergency which is not within the framework of the Constitution, Motivation. Almost everything is out of the Constitution, against the Constitution. Nothing. And I don't know how long this will go on. So trying to only celebrate, I don't know what purpose it will solve in the good of this nation or in the good of this state. Because if that is the case, then I think in Goa, we may have to declare every day sunrise to sunset and from sunset to sunrise as an undeclared emergency each day. So I hope this is put in rest, and sooner or later a very democratic, a rightful way with freedom of responsible speech can also be done. Second part is about these days, Zaitya Koden, all over India, Mannaka, there is a big talk. There is probably there are attempts being made and they are being declared. People have put forth saying that the word socialist and secularism has to be removed from the constitution emblem. Now, this is now during the central government which is run by the BJP government, and in Goa also it's the BJP government. First of all, I don't understand why these people, especially the BJP functionaries now, the leaders, they are after the socialist and secularism to be removed from there. In contrast, this same BJP's constitution, here this is the constitution, and in the constitution, in Article 2, under objectives and aims, the constitution is talking about democratic, social, economic and respect for faith and expression. So when your article of your constitution, of the BJP's constitution itself talks about this, then I don't know from where this idea is coming of getting rid of it. So does it mean that you all don't believe in your own constitution? Although your constitution also says that you all will bear true faith and allegiance to the Indian constitution, the Constitution of India. So if you bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India, in that constitution, the word socialist and secularism is already there. That means you all have accepted it. Because this constitution was written for the BJP from the time, I think, our great ex and late Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. So you people have accepted it, and your leaders were the architects of this. So why this same word with respect to socialism, secularism, democracy, which you all said that you all will follow it with true faith and allegiance, or why are you now out for the blood to get rid of these two words from the constitution emblem? Secondly, in Article 4, in your commitments, it is clearly written there in that article of yours, that is the BJP constitution I am talking about, listed that to the national integration, socio-economic, positive secularism, forget about only secularism. You people have committed that you all will abide by this positive secularism. And Sarva Dharma, I don't understand why this change is needed. Why certain leaders of the BJP are out to delete those two words from the constitution emblem. Third part is the receipt which the BJP members are getting after filling the form. On that receipt, in that form, it is clearly mentioned that you people will abide by the national integration. This is nothing but also integration, coming together of all the religions also. Then why there is allergy with respect to the word secularism? You talked about following with the Gandhian approach, socio-economic, free from exploitation, positive secularism and Sarva Dharma Sambhav. So I think if BJP Karyakartas or leaders, if they want to change or to delete the word socialist and secularism from the constitutional emblem, then I think you people will need to first do away with your constitution. First, you cannot have your constitution promoting all these things like socialist or socio-economic, socialism, secularism, sarva dharma, and yet try to change the constitution. Now let me come to this Congress. These Congress people should learn a lot of things from the past, which I feel that they never learn. Now, many times these people try to horseback on the word communal. I don't know how many years some of you people are going to only try to win elections only on that one word communal. As recent as around 15 days back, I was discussing with one of the leaders, political leaders, about this word communalism. Why this word is being put into the necks of the Goans. I'm not going to talk about overall of India, but at least in Goa, going on talking about only communalism, and during elections, and thinking that you are going to win by saying communalism and try to bring some maybe minorities together, I think you people should forget this henceforth. Because this is not going to bring any more victory for you only based on the word communalism. Because now, at least if you, first of all, in Goa, it is not so rampant at least. Not so obvious. Such things are happening day in and day out. So making a mountain out of a mole makes no sense. There are certain sectors it could be working in. Maybe in the job sectors, employment. There is no doubt about such things. But during election to come up with this word, like making the minorities scared, saying that communalism, it's like telling the minorities, look, so tinga bhutyopa, communal bhutyopa, tu te shosnaga, Asia. So that should be stopped. Because I don't think in Goa, now that minority vote bank is going to be sufficient enough to get you any victories anymore in the future. This might have been working in the past when the percentage of minorities was more than 38 to 40%. But today, the actual percentage of voters may be not even more than 15%. So, stop this bhakwas of threatening the minorities by showing them the scare of a scarecrow of communalism. Show something that you all can do positive instead of always focusing on negative things. Always showing the opposite party only in bad light and nothing good light about you people. You people have to come and show positivity. Show what good you people are doing instead of all the time focusing what others are doing bad. When will you people change? People are just fed up. It's only because of sometimes people thought that there is a Tina effect, that there is no alternative. But long gone are those days. दुसऱ्या या काँग्रेसाचे आनी एक मेंटल ब्लॉक आसता. दिस एक स्टोरी हा ऑग्लिवियन थियरी म्हणून, ऑग्लिवियन डॉल थियरी. डेव्हिड ऑग्लिवियनान हाडलो खंय ती. हे भाशेन बावली आसताय एक बावल दुसरे बावल्या दुसरे बावल तिसरे बावल्या हिंचो ही बावल ती हे भाशेन बावले आसताय एक व्हडले त्या व्हडल्या बावल्या भितर मागीर आनी एक धाकलें मागीर त्या धाकल्या भितर मागीर आनी एक धाकलें मागीर त्या धाकल्या भितर आनी एक धाकलें आनी तेच भितर आनी एक धाकलें आनी तेच भितर मागीर सारकें धाकलें सो हितून सांगपा म्हळ्यार ही थियरी जाता हे व्हडले आनी मागीर हे धाकलें सो एक काँग्रेस लिडरांगे हेचो खबर जाल्या हे काँग्रेस लिडर थोडे आहाय ते हे पोजिशनाचे आहात ते चिंतताय आनी तेमकां नाका तेगे पोजिशनाचेर कोण येयलोलो सो वेन ही इज ट्रायंग टू ब्रिंग इन मोर पीपल फॉर काँग्रेस ते कितें कोताय ते आपल्या व्हडलोय हाडनाय आनी आपल्या बराबरूय हाडनाय आपल्या धाकलो हाडनाय मातशें मागीर हो कितें कोता काँग्रेसा दुसरो लिडर आहा तो आपल्या बराबर हाडना आपल्यान आनी मातशें धाकलो आहा तेका हाडटा म्हणजे लेसर स्मार्ट लेसर लिडर ऑफ हीज कॅलिबर एके बारी येता हो येत तेदोणा हो आपूण आपल्या बराबर हाडना तेज्या धाकलो हाडटा आनी फायनली मागीर हो हाडटा तेदोणा काँग्रेसान हो तेज्या धाकलो हाडटा ते एक कितें जाता दीस इज कॉल्ड डुआफ थियरी हो आतां हो लिडर आहा सपोज हो आमगेलो ओपोजिशन लिडर हो काँग्रेसा जावं ओर ही कूड बी द लिडर ऑफ द पार्टी एका हेज्यावन स्मार्ट नाकाय कोण तो हो धाकल्या धाकल्या पडटो हाडटा ती थियरी घेवन लास्टाक काँग्रेस मागीर हे डुआफ्सां पोशिता आनी दीस इज हाव द पार्टी गेट्स ओवर ही काँग्रेस पार्टी काबार जाली ती अशें करून एक फियर फॅक्टर आसता आपल्यान जर तर आपल्या बराबर हाडलो आपल्यान व्हडलो हाडलो जायत आपूण काबार जातालो तो तेका लागून आपल्यान व्हडलो कोण नाका आपल्यान स्मार्टूय नाका आपल्यान बरो ऑरेटरूय नाका आपल्यान बरो लिडरूय नाका तेमकां जेन्ना भितर घेताय दुसऱ्यांक तेदोणा हेज्या हो आपल्यान ल्हानाय तेंका हाडटा ही ऑग्लिवियन थियरी जी हे प्रॅक्टीस कोताय दीस काँग्रेस पीपल हॅव टू लर्न सूनर ऑर लेटर अदरवायज दीस काँग्रेस इन गोवा इज गोइंग टू बी dwarfed like this and I don't know when this will also go into the oceans. Imagine what the Congress party was in Goa. There was a time this is what it was. Today we have brought it to this level. कोणा एक घेशनू तेक आपल्या जायत्या तो घेवप आनी कोणा भितर घेत तो दुसऱ्या सांगप ना काँग्रेसा भितर 500 ग्रुप करप आपल्यागे कोटेरी करप आपल्यागे भेस जाल्ल्या भाशेन काँग्रेस पार्टी चलयताय तुमी भेस जाल्ल्या भाशेन लास्ट मोमेंट रावप भितर कॉन्स्पिरसी करप एकमुखाचेर and still there will be some people who will not want to talk anything against these Congress people. They will not want these people to improve at any cost. Blind faith, blindly they will follow these people. Amkai dwarfs kono udayle tumi. You all have made us also the dwarfs with you. कोणी बरो एकलो स्मार्ट लिडर येवपा सोदिता तेक घेवप ना तेक देर बंद करप कोणी बरो ऑरेटर येवपा सोदिता तेका बंद करप कोणी हार्ड वर्क कोण येतो मनशांक पीपल हू वर्क हार्ड दे वर्क ऑन द ग्राउंड हेसो मनशांक घेवप ना बस आपल्या जाय तेंक घेवप आपल्यागे ब्रदरी लोकांक घेवप पीपल इन दॅट सेम टू सेम बिझनेस आहाय तेंक घेवप This has to stop. And the sooner the better. Sooner the better. I hope with these 4 points, 2 for the BJP, 2 for the Congress especially, I hope this overall Goa will improve with whatever the differences may be, but all our minds should work for the betterment, upliftment and the peace and prosperity of Goa. आणि हांव सगळे कडेन मागता हो व्हिडिओ एक एक मनशान जे आमी चोयताय प्लीज हो व्हिडिओ शेअर करे शेअर इट इन सच अ वे दॅट होल ऑफ गोवा लेट इट बी सीन बाय एवरीबडी आणि उपकार मागता एमगेले चॅनल इट इज नॉट मॉनिटायज्ड प्लीज subscribe to my channel to get this post. I give posts on different spectrums, not only politics, in all the fields, whichever is possible to me to give it out. Because knowledge given will always multiply. So knowledge that is held back will be divided. So please help me to reach out to more people in Goa. Thank you very much once again.